done in such a long time. This 30-day challenge has been rad. I've so enjoyed it, and it's motivated me, inspired me to do like my own little 60-day challenge, and I'm so excited. Week 4, amazing. Where do I start? This is a girl who just never organized much, really. I would just wing things and never had a journal, really. I would just write things in a little notebook, and I carried a lot of things in my head. I never really used a diary or used any apps on my phone. I was just never that way inclined because I just put my diary in my head. And yeah, so I think now that I've got a wall planner. That's pretty impressive for me. And my friends that know me, my little accountability buddies for this 30-day challenge, love you, laugh because they know that I'm that girl that just goes, okay, well, I'll do that on Monday, I'll do that on Tuesday. And I've never written it down. I've never put it into an app. And when I do, I feel like it just disappears anyway. So check out my wall calendar. I reckon you'll be impressed. Look at her. I'm very excited. And yes, I haven't written on her yet because I didn't really want to show you what I'm writing. And that's honest. That's being honest. So it's a financial year one, so which is really exciting for me because my birth month is July. So I'm really happy to start July because I always feel like my new year starts from my birth date. Don't know. You may or may not agree with me on that one. Room for notes, plenty of space for writing everything. This is what I love about a wall planner is I'm not trying to just squish it into little spaces. So absolutely loving it. You wait. I'll give you an update one day and I'll show you how pretty I make her. So here she is before. So when we implement new habits and hobbies into our life, it can be really hard over the time to see how much that's changed us or helped us grow. So highly recommend getting a planner, doing a challenge for yourself, and really seeing the growth, because I can tell you, I don't believe that I'd be feeling this excited about the next 6 months right now if I hadn't have done the last 30-day challenge. So just writing down, just journaling has really kept me in that lane, and I mentioned that in my last video. The words you do you have really kept me in there as well. So this week for me has been all about balance, and I have to say the word balance has really helped me with keeping all my new habits and hobbies and tools that keep me happy and keep me focused in alignment. It's really cool. And when you start seeing that all happening and the feels that you get from it, you don't want to stop. Like, I'm seriously on a little roll. And then I feel like because I'm like, my dreams at the beginning of this were this big, and now I feel like, oh really, we could just stretch them up a bit more, hey? Just a bit more, Carrie. And then I kind of go, oh, how about a bit more? So over the next 6 months, I'm really excited and really happy to share with you that I'm going to go back and study. I'm going to study to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I wasn't sure exactly where I was at with it or what it is that I wanted to do. One of my goals that I had set for my 30-day challenge that I was hoping to implement now hasn't come through, and now I'm like, oh, I'm okay with that because I've changed what I want to do. So I'm out and in with the new. So shall I share this with you yet? Maybe we'll wait. We'll wait. I'll wait till I can tick that off and say that I'm doing it, because I like to say that I'm doing things. So I thought what I'm going to share with you is a list of really cool habits and hobbies, and I'll even share the simple things, because even just changing your appearance can help you get excited. If you remember, when I first started YouTubing, I had really long copper hair that was probably a bit out here because COVID hit and we all had to stay home and wash our hands. But and now I've got shorter blonde hair and I just feel like that's more me, and I have implemented journaling, meditation, stretching. I make sure I drink loads of water every day. And when I say loads, I have this on my desk, I have another one in my car, so there's always water around me. I have no excuse to get dehydrated. Staying hydrated helps your brain focus, and it's good for your skin. It's just good for your all-round constitution. So, cheers. So one thing that I can highly recommend if you want to change your life or implement something into your world, but you don't know what it is, you might be feeling stuck, is start decluttering. Declutter your space, even if you just declutter for 10 minutes a day, because I know it can be overwhelming when you're looking around going, I don't know where to start. Just pick up one thing, put it away, pick up another thing, and decide, do I need to keep this? Maybe I could donate it to someone, maybe I could pass it on to someone, but be really gentle. Play some really nice music around you, have music, burn incense, have some beautiful oils in your diffuser. Just really gentle, soft things, and connecting back into you, because when you slow down and listen to your inner voice, or just looking after your inner self, and by doing that, you nurture her. So I'm feeling really strong in my constitution. I'm feeling really happy, and I'm feeling like I can start forging on again, and I can tell you it feels really good. But I don't want you to feel like you have to do all these amazing things and get your walk planner and get this and get that. Just start really small, because I did not start this challenge going, oh, I'm going to do all this. All I did was I grabbed a little notebook and started writing in there a few things that I wanted to change. And my biggest goal was I wanted to get my channel monetized, which, oh, I did, and I'm so proud. So that's done, and that was a huge achievement. And then I got my job, and I love my job, and I love the girls that I work with, and that just keeps me happy because I get to mix with different people and I socialize, and it's a nice balance. Once again, with that balance, I make sure after work or even before work, either way, I get some sunshine. I take in my vitamin D because we all need some. I don't lay out there forever, but I might just grab a little sunshine, just sit in the sun for 5 minutes before I go to work. Sun is what creates a lot of happiness and gives us some good endorphins, because not only are we out maybe walking in it or doing a little bit of exercise in it, we're absorbing all that vitamin D through our skin, and we need that to keep those good vibes happening. And while I'm out walking in the sun, I like to just stop for a minute and give gratitude. Give gratitude to the beautiful world that we live in. Give gratitude to the beautiful elements, to Mother Nature, for taking good care of us and for taking good care of our souls. And so with that, I have also made a pact to myself that every week I go for a bushwalk, because to me, I mean, we're all different, but me being in the bush, I feel like I'm wrapped around. I feel nurtured by Mother Nature more. I love the beach and I love the water and I love the sun, but sometimes I feel like that can be a bit hot for me, because I'm such a, I actually like the cold weather more. I know some people are like, what? So I love bushwalking and just being wrapped and absorbed in all the bird sounds and all the water sounds, and just having that canopy all around me. Just it's really my jam, and I just soak it all up, and feels good. It feels so good. So I want to encourage you, if you are feeling a little just not feeling yourself, make sure that you do yourself a favor, and it doesn't cost a lot of money. That's the really cool thing, is get outside one day a week, even for an hour. Maybe even just start. It doesn't have to even be a full-on walk or anything. Just go and sit at a park and just chill and read a book, or sit out on your lawn and just take in the scenery and the sounds and the smells and just lie there. Sometimes our adrenals are that pumped up and so stressed that all we can do is lie out on Mother Nature and let her do the work. Because I can tell you, there's been a few times in my life where I've just been like, I feel absolutely burnt out. And that's what I do. I just lie out in the grass and let Mother Nature do her thing. I just can't recommend it enough. You'll want more and more of it. Sometimes less is best. And the other thing that I love to recommend to keep you on track and to keep your vitality up is supplements and minerals. Get your bloods checked, see where you're at, and yeah, and just supplement whatever you're low on, because sometimes you don't even know that you're low on magnesium or iron or salt. And when they're low, it can make you feel really terrible, and it can throw your hormones out, and so that's another video. Do you know one thing that I've taken to that I'm really excited about? And I was like, this is something that I don't know if a lot of people do, but I got gifted this for my birthday, and I was like, oh, I'm excited to grow this. I do have a bit of a veggie garden, but I've started to work on my veggie garden a lot more. And then I was like, oh, it's so easy. Even if you're living in an apartment, you can grow some veggies, you can grow some herbs. It's so fulfilling for me to grow some veggies. And then I got this little guy for my birthday. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna grow my own mushrooms. So I'll show you. I thought I might do a little video on this and show you where I'm at with these. Because I don't know, I have never ever grown my own mushrooms, and this to me sounds like fun, because I've been growing my own lettuce, I've been growing my own herbs, pumpkins, carrots, beetroots. It's cool. It feels so much nicer popping out to your own garden and just grabbing out your own fresh veggies, and the fact that you've put your own love in it and nurtured it makes me happy. So that is a huge thing that I recommend anyone. And like I say, if you live in an apartment, grab some pots and just grow some little herbs and get started, and some little lettuces, because who wouldn't use herbs and lettuces daily? And it just is really fulfilling. And if you've got children, they'd love to help. They love growing their own little veggies. It's cute. So that really, in a nutshell, has been my week, where I've got on track with my planner, I've got on track with my nurturing me, all the things that I've talked about in previous videos, where I meditate, I journal, I do the yoga, and we all know, and some people love it, and it's not everyone's jam, but my biggest takeaway this week is to do the 30-day challenge. Amazing. It's an eye-opener, especially when you start planning it, start brain dumping everything down onto paperwork. You'll start getting that you are missing things in your life that make you happy. And even if you're married with kids and you're in a big family, talk to your partner and see if you guys can have time out and just share it, and go spend the time with the girls or spend the time with the boys, and just get that cup filled up. And life just gets so busy that we forget about ourselves sometimes, and then we forget about our partners, and we forget about our best friends, and then we get lost in the next minute. End of 2021's here, and wonder where the year went. Whereas I can look back in my journal and go, oh my god, I ticked off some amazing cool stuff this year, and I plan on keeping on, and I will update you as I keep going, because I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm just so excited to share it with you, because I want you to have fun with it as well, and I want you to show me what you've been doing. Because I'll tell you what, a lot of you may not know, but I know most of you know this, that I'm single, and one of my friends suggested this book to me. And I was like, oh my goodness, I think that's what Kerry needs in her life, is a little mate. So I'm going to start reading this, and it's 7 weeks to attract the love of your life. So wish me luck. So I've decided that I'm going to promise myself, because I'm not a huge book reader. Oh, struggle street. But I've promised myself I'm going to do this because the feels that I feel internally from my 30-day challenge have got me so excited to think that my dreams that I started with, like I said, were this small, and now I want to stretch them up to this big or even bigger. So if I can read this book and attract the man of my dreams in 7 weeks, you guys are going to know about it. I will update you. So I hope you love my video. I hope you got a lot out of it. I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I just want to send you the biggest love. And just know I'm here for you. And if you've got any questions, put them in the comments below, because I love hanging out with you. Go and have an amazing week. Go and have some fun, and go and create something that lights that passion in your belly. Mwah.